Okay. How you turn the volume down a little bit? How you do that? What you do? Come on, do it again. Hurry up, Kalik. I gotta get back on. Okay. All right. Thank you.
That's right.
No, we'll leave it alone. Sorry about that. Well, hello. Hey, Lisa. How you doing, girl?
Hello, hello.
It has been forever. It's good to be
Yes,
back.
welcome back. Welcome back.
Well, thank you, darling.
Yes.
Thank you. So, like, this is the first show since, like, what, November? October, November?
Yes, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Well, I am happy to be here, and it's Monday. And what I wanted to do was start to do like a weekly Zodiac spread for the week, just to get our feet, back wet, um, and just show, you know, the public what I can do. But I know a lot of
All
people,
right.
we start the week and we want to know what's going on ahead of time. We want to know what we need to look out for, what we need to prepare for. And so I just want to do a general spread, a general reading for each group. I'm not going to do every particular sign because we'll be here for 3 hours. Um,
Right.
Air, fire, water, earth. Um, and it is a general spread. So guess what? It may not um, resonate with you, and that's fine. What does, take it. What doesn't, throw it out. Um, I am available for personal and private readings if anyone is interested. Miss Lisa, tell me how you are doing before we jump all up and through there. How are you doing? How have you
Busy,
been?
busy, busy. We started two new companies, Whole
Okay.
Lock Bartending and Events. Kind of a little bit like what Ovation was doing, but
Hmm.
just a little different. And then of course we have Holy Lock Postage and More. So now we're like a virtual
Okay.
office space, and we collect everybody's mail and packages, and they keep me busy. And then I'm going
Nice.
back to work.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm going back to work, so hopefully things will. Not that I need to, because we stay busy enough without work, but I
Right.
need the medical benefits for Malcolm, and his hip, and also to have money to come in to reinvest in the businesses. We'll make it work. What
Absolutely.
about you?
What about me? I'm here, honey. I am
That's a
here.
blessing.
Yes, getting ready for summer. I am working on a few projects I can't talk about yet. I'll be able to talk about them only when they're done. But I'll definitely come on and talk about them on the show. One is a music project, um, and one is something totally different that's going to add another layer to my resume. I've still been
Very
doing
nice.
readings, not as much. Um, Still performing. I did the House of Blues last month. That was so dope. Um, and
Saw that.
me and my son did a creative conference together a couple of weeks ago. That was super dope. So I'm still learning the city, still learning and navigating. But I's
Wonderful.
here. I's
Yes.
here. Do you
And
have
that
any
is a
questions?
blessing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, not really. I mean, we try to stay in tune and watch you as much as possible. Just excited to see what the future holds for
Yes,
sure.
ma'am. I've missed you guys. I have missed you guys.
Yes,
I'll be back in the studio
absolutely.
soon. Oh, okay.
Yes, I can't
So,
wait. We had a little bit of hiccups because of the electric, but we're good.
okay. Good, 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 good stuff. Okay. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to explain it just a little bit. I have 6 decks. I have the usual rider deck, as they call it. I forgot the name of this deck, but it is my favorite because it has the messages on them. And so I like to use these for future tense. Whenever I go to this deck, I always ask internally what's next, what's coming. We have a moon deck that also has messages on them. We have the angel deck where it has different names of angels and little messages on them. And we have affirmation cards. So I always wrap up my readings with affirmation cards because I want people to leave inspired. I want them to feel better than they did when they came. So we always end with an affirmation card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each of the elements, right? And then I'm going to give a small spread for those three particular signs for the week. I've already put that out there. It's for the week because cards don't tell time. There'll be a few things that I'm saying that people may not understand. And what I want to do is like later on start going through each individual card and expressing what those cards mean. And everybody has different ways of reading. No two readers read the same. I actually was intimidated when I started reading cards because I would watch other people and I'd be like, how the hell they do that? I was really, really intimidated. But I took it on as a challenge and I just went through each card. I went through some study material to see what they meant. And then I just sat and meditated. I was like, okay, so now what? I know what they mean. So now what? And so the download that I got for me was to make it my own. Make it my own. I am an artist and a writer. So I'm a storyteller. So that's what I do. I put the cards out and I look for the story. Wait for the messages to come in and look for the story. And so that's what we're going to do. We are going to start with the air signs. What's your sign? You're Scorpio, right?
I'm a Pisces.
Yours, yes, water sign. I knew it was a water sign. Okay, so we're going to start with air, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, and see what you guys got going on for this week. If you have any questions, you can inbox the Let's Do Life page, or you can add me, Danielle Phoenix Lee, on Facebook and send me a message. So I'm going
and
to
please
put out.
follow. You can also comment here on the live stream and she'll be able to see the comments. But make sure that you definitely follow the Let's Do Life page so that you stay up to date on everything.
Okay. All right, this is for, just to start, this is for the Libras, the Aquarius, and the Gemini. This is looking like a pretty emotional week for you, and you are being asked to use your intuition. Your moon card came out twice. You are worried about the people around you. You are worried about your money. And the message that I'm getting is that it's okay to care. It's okay to want better. It's okay to want more, but don't let it consume you. Do not let it consume you. There is some deceptive energy around you. So that may be something else that's on your mind. You're trying to figure out who this person is. Maybe they're at work or in your friendship circle. And again, that's why they led with those moon cards for you to use your intuition, because 9 times out of 10, you just want confirmation. It's almost like you waiting on them to do something so outwardly where you can finally call it. But it's not going to work that way because they're used to hiding. They're used to keeping their mask on. So you're going to have to use your intuition and make the decision for yourself. They're not going to do anything so outlandish and so forthright where you can be like, I knew it, because that's what you're waiting on. It's not going to happen. You are being asked to go inside yourself, listen to your gut, um, watch the signs, and then focus on your money. Focus on your money. You are worried about being left out. I'm starting to think this is a friendship type thing. You don't want to say or do anything that's going to cause you to look like the bad guy. You're worried about looking like the bad guy. And so you're going to have to do away with that. You're going to have to do away with that. This is your decision. This is a personal decision for you. So I'm going to pull 2 moon cards. You have don't let pride get in the way. The answers you need are coming. And this is actually the Gemini card. Yeah, so it's on you, booze. My Libras, Aquarius, and Gemini. It is on you. It's on you. That thing that you're waiting for is going to be very subtle. And you're just going to have to make that decision. You're going to have to make that decision. You can't wait on anybody else to do it for you. You can't wait on somebody else to tell you what you already know. And that's what you're waiting on. Not going to happen. Your affirmation card for the week is I am love. I may not have always made the right choices, but I did my best. I have so much love to give, and everyone around me can feel it. I am given a clean slate every single day to be the best version of me that I can be. I am forgiven. I am loved. Okay. Now, with this affirmation card, that was a beautiful affirmation. But with this the second to last line, I am forgiven. I think that's why you're having a hard time making this decision, because you're carrying around some guilt for something that you may have done in the past. So you don't feel like you have the right to call this person out on their shit. You don't feel like you have the right to walk away because you feel like you owe them, and it'd be too much pride and arrogance on your part if you just walk away or call somebody out. So you're going to have to forgive yourself. You're going to have to forgive yourself so you can make better decisions for your life and not stay crippled in shame and guilt for something that you've done in the past. We are going to go to the fire signs: Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. What do you guys have coming up this week? And if there's anybody watching, if we wrap up, and I think we are, wrap up a little sooner than the 8 o'clock hour, I am willing to do a live reading. Or if you have any questions, if you don't want to come on live, if you have any questions, I'll take questions at the end of the hour. So we are at our fire signs: Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with you for this week. Lisa, do you have any questions, anything to add while I'm shuffling these cards?
Definitely to follow the page. We have shared the page out so that people can start following us now that we're back live. At any time that you have questions, concerns, you have requests, you can always go to the Let's Do Life page and send a private message. Outside of that, just definitely tune in every week. At this time from 7 to 8 p.m. We'll be live, and it's Monday. So every Monday from 7 to 8 p.m. you can catch her live and, interact with her. And we're very good about answering the messages. So if you have any questions, you can message on our live stream. As you can tell, we're live over multiple different streaming agencies, so it doesn't matter where you tune in from. The message all comes right here to the main board,
Mhm.
and she can answer the questions if she sees fit at that time.
All righty. So, fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, this is a money week for you. This is a prosperous week for you. You have three money cards out here. You have Door to Value, you have Ace of Pentacles, and you also have Prosperity Lies Ahead. So if you were wondering, was that check going to clear? Was the taxes going to come in? Were you going to be able to? Um, I'm getting client, someone or some people are entrepreneurs and they work for themselves, and a job has been like in the air. And so you've been wondering if it was going to get signed off on today. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. You've released a lot. You're feeling good. You're feeling good. You feel like what's coming to you, which is success and prosperity. You're finally in a place where you feel strong. You want to invest in yourself. You want to invest in your ideas. You're walking away from things that no longer served you. You're accepting the fact that, yeah, I went through something, but I'm not going through anything right now. And this is a good space. You're in a good space. Somebody's looking for love, and love is coming. I see romantic gestures. Somebody may be getting flowers delivered to their job. That's cute. That is cute. So this space that you're in, fire signs, um, even though you hear fire signs and you hear, there you think aggression, you think fire, but you guys are really, really in a soft place, and a lot of it is getting some of y'all in y'all feelings because you're not used to you're not used to feeling so soft and vulnerable. You're not used to everything going the way that it's supposed to go. Let it happen. Let it happen. Why fight to be happy if you're not going to allow yourself to be happy? What's the point? So, your angel message is inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. I just said that. You fought for it. You fought for it. It's right there in the palm of your hands. You feel it every day, and then you sit back and like, is this real? Is this really going to happen? Be careful of self-sabotaging. Fire signs, be careful of self-sabotaging. Your affirmation card for the week is I am alive. I honor my life by letting go, dancing, singing, and feeling the fullness of joyful energy. I am my true self when I am having fun. I am alive. That is more confirmation. You work for it. You work for it. Live it. Live it. What was all that praying and working out and releasing and letting go and starting over? What was all of that for if you're going to live in the past? What was all of that for? Enjoy. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. And the first fruits of your labor is peace and joy. So enjoy them. We are moving on to the water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see what we I almost said y'all. Let's see what we have going on this week. What do we have to look forward to? What do we need to work on? What do we need to look out for? Oh gosh. Ooh, okay. Sheesh. I'll stop there because I'll be here flipping 50,000 cards. Oh, Lord. I keep getting these cards. So, water signs. It's always heavy with us. Like, it's just always something. There's always something. First message that I am getting is to take care of your health this week. Take care of your health this week. You feel powerful, like you're in your element, because one of our cards came out. You feel like you're in your element, but maybe not in the best way. It's very aggressive. So this week, water signs, you're going to have to fight this aggressive energy. One day you want to shower the world with love. The next day you want to close the world out. And there's somebody trying to love on you, and you won't let them. You won't let them. You keep going back and forth like, should I or shouldn't I? It could be a friend. It could be a lover. I'm thinking it's romantic because the Lover's card did come out. But right up under it, the King of Cups is in reverse. So it's like I'm getting an ego trip. You don't see this person as being good enough for you. They may not be as attractive as you would like your mate to be. They may have like some little quirky habits that get on your nerve. They might smack their food, or may not have as much money as you would like your partner to have. But whatever it is, it's in your head. The Lover's card was not in reverse. So this is something that you can give your energy to. Put the sword down. Take the time this week to put the sword down. Put the sword down. Take time for yourself. Spend time with your family. And the attachment card is out here. So what I am getting from that is that also may be a reason why you're giving this person a hard time, is because of a past attachment. This new person cannot measure up with somebody from your past. They either can't measure up, or they're still attached to you. So this may be some time for you to reflect. And it is, because the Hierophant is out here. This is some time for you to sit down and reflect and ask yourself, what's stopping me from giving my heart to someone, and what's stopping me from allowing somebody in? Is it my ego? Is it a past attachment? Am I stuck in the past? So water signs, this is a reflective week for you to sit down with self and really figure out what you want. What do you want, and why do you want it? Your angel message. I love this stuff. Your angel message is more confirmation. It says, rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Confirmation. Go into that heart chakra this week. Water signs. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. So this is definitely, again, confirmation of what was just said. Go back in the past. Don't stay there. Just visit. Just visit and be like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on with my heart space? What's going on with my heart space? Because you want love, but you keep blocking it out. They come and you be like, oh, this is fun. They're nice. And then 48 hours later, you be like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I'm not ready. Your affirmation card for this week is two came out. I am strong. I am stronger than I think I am. I reject victimhood. My strength is in knowing that all circumstances are temporary. I focus my attention on what's in front of me. I naturally move forward into new phases of life. I am strong. More confirmation. It is time to move forward. Water signs. Visit the past, see what the issue is, see what's blocking you, and then release it because love is there. Love is there. Love is waiting for you because you've asked for it. And your soul and your spirit wants it, but it's something going on in this heart that's keeping it away. And that was the water signs. And we are going into Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. It's only 7:35.
Anybody got any questions? Just post them in the comments.
We are doing Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. These are general readings. If they resonate with you, great. If they don't, that's great too. These are for this week through Sunday. Earth signs, y'all got a lot going on too. But it's okay because we can't fix a problem unless we know there's a problem, right?
11 new people have joined the page. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the love and support.
Awesome. All right. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on with you. There is a lot of internal stuff going on. You are so in your head. You have really been living in your head, and there's something that you want to do. It may be a job, it may be travel, it may be a vacation that you want to do, and you keep talking yourself out of it. You keep talking yourself out of it. There's something that you feel like you're going to lose if you put you first. And that is a clear message because the high priestess card is in reverse. What is that? So that is your assignment this week to sit and figure out why you feel that putting yourself first is a problem. Why do you feel that putting yourself first is a problem? And I'm going to tell you this: putting yourself first is not the problem. Not putting yourself first is the problem. That's where the problem is coming from. It's not you shrinking, it's not you giving to everybody else. The problem is arising because you're doing it for everybody else and not yourself. So you're depleted. Yes, and this is why these chakra cards are out here. The crown chakra is out, and also the throat chakra. You're not speaking your truth. You're not saying no. You're not saying no enough. You're saying no to yourself, but you're not saying no to other people. Yeah, we need some grounding this week. So if it's warm enough where you are living, take some time to sit on the porch and meditate. Um, if you can take a walk somewhere barefoot, that'll be great. Um, but it's really time for you to start making some decisions for you. It can't be about everybody else now. And another confirmation of those messages that I'm getting is the Fool card. It's your time. It's your time. It is time for you to do something for you. This whole spread, and I got 2 spreads out here. It's time for you to do something for you. Let's see what the Moon cards say. You should never think twice about putting you first. See what the Moon messages are. So, nothing will come of this situation. Nothing is yet set in stone. Take time to breathe out. Emotions are running high. Expect powerful change. Now look at how those Moon cards just confirmed the messages from the other decks. Nothing will come of this situation. Nothing is yet set in stone. It's not. We just said that. Nothing is going to come out of you put everybody before you. Take time to breathe out. We just talked about grounding and meditating. Emotions are running high. Yes, because you're in your head. You're in your head. You're going back and forth. Expect powerful change. The change that you're looking for is going to come when you put you first. The first law of nature is self-preservation. But somehow we get away from our nature and we say, well, if I do this for this person and these people and be there for this person and these people, then God's going to reward me. We have to stop doing that. That is really, it's unnatural. It's great to be a good person. It's great to give. It's not great to pour from an empty cup. That is not great. And there's no balance. So earth signs, you are to seek balance this week. You are to practice self-love and putting yourself first. I forgot your affirmation card. Earth signs, this is your affirmation for the week. I am alive. I honor my life by letting go, dancing, singing, and feeling the fullness of my joyful energy. I am my true self when I'm having fun. I am alive. You're not having fun, earth signs, because you're not enjoying you. You're making sure everybody else is enjoying themselves. You're making sure that you're enjoying everybody else, but you're not enjoying your own self. You are not enjoying your own self. So we have 18 minutes left. What can we do? What can we do with these 18 minutes? Is that Dressenberg? Are they still on? She says she missed the Aries reading. If she's still on, I would personally pull some cards for her.
Let's see. Let me check real quick. Let me know if you're still on the live.
That was a lot of information. That was a lot of good information. Very detailed.
It's not showing me who's still on the live. So if you are still on the live, say hello. Let us know you're here.
Lisa, do you have any questions? Is there anything you would like to know?
So the career path that I'm about to take, do you think it's a good fit, good choice? Is it
Is it?
supposed to be the path I'm on?
Let's see. Let's see what the cards say. Let's see what the cards say. Oh. So, ma'am, you have a question. You have a question for your question before I pull these cards. I listened to your question and I repeated it and I started shuffling. And the question that came to me was, is this what you want?
No, no. Working for myself has rewards and non-rewards, and going back to work for somebody else to make somebody else rich, it's not what I want, but it's what I need in the moment, if that makes sense.
So
It is
before I
something
even
I
pull
went to
these cards,
school for.
okay, but it's not what you're passionate about and not what you ultimately want to do, right?
No.
No, you
Right.
said no. So before I flip the cards over, I want to share that I really don't need the cards. The cards are a prop. They're fun. Um, it makes it fun and easy for the client. But a lot of times the messages just come directly to me. The cards just confirm them. So based on the question that they gave me for you and what you just said, you're going to do it, but you already know ahead of time you're not going to be happy because you're not going to be fulfilled. And that also means it's not going to last. So do what you need to do while you're there for whatever time frame that you're going to be there, because that's not where your heart is. The universe is going to give you your heart's desires, right? And so what happens with entrepreneurs at work, and I can speak on this because I go through it, is we will be at work and those are the things that go through our mind. I'm sitting here building somebody else's dream. I'm building somebody else's vision
Mm.
and I could be building mine. Then we think about how much we get paid per hour and be like, I could have made double that if I was working for myself, right? But some of us, we have this thing on us that we get what we want. And so you getting this job is because you wanted it. And when you get to the place where you don't want it, you won't have it because you're that powerful and you're that uh you got some juice in the spirit world, okay? Like a lot, and many of us do. You say what you mean and you mean what you say. And that's just how the universe works. Once you put it out there, that's what you get in return. So now I'll flip the cards. And they said the same thing I just said. They said the same thing I just said. You have the Two of Pentacles um, in reverse. So confirming you're going to get to that place where you're not going to be able to juggle grinding for somebody else and grinding for yourself. And you're going to end it. You're going to try to make the best of it while you're there. You're going to try to make
Mm.
the best of it while you're there. But eventually you are going to pull out and end it. And this is the first card that came up, Two of Cups in reverse. This is not what you want. You're going to get it, but it's not what you want. So enjoy it while it's there. Enjoy it while it's there. Um, Network and build your clientele. Network and build your clientele while you're there. This is not a lifelong thing.
Mm-mm. No, I was at about a month ago, and there was somebody there doing readings, and Malcolm actually did his very first reading. And Malcolm is not really a
Mm.
believer. And she said something to him that made me like, okay, let me do it. So
Mhm.
when I did it, she kept telling me, that I need to focus on my passion. But my question is, I don't know what my passion is anymore. I know travel is a
Mhm.
passion that I have, but is
Mhm.
it meant to be a career?
Mhm.
So I love to cook. I love to cook all genres of food, but I don't know what path I'm supposed to be on. I went to school for, hotel and restaurant management. I've done the restaurant management. Now I'm about to step into a general manager role for a hotel chain.
Mhm.
I love everything about travel.
Mhm.
I want to be a travel blogger ultimately, but I just don't know if that's the path I'm supposed to be on. Career wise, my passion has always been medicine, has always been like legal, like police officer, investigation type. So I wasn't sure what direction she was leading me on, and it has been racking my brain ever since because it could be any one of those things.
Mhm. When you said travel blogger, I got excited. I got excited.
That's what
Um,
that
and
excites me because I love trying different foods and travel.
I think that is ultimately what you want to do, um, but you may not have all of the tools to do it or the means. Um, yeah. Um, you want to. That's what you want to do. You just don't know when. You don't know when, and
Mm,
you want to do it comfortable. You don't want to do it where it's stressful, where you're depending on it. So the messages that I'm getting for you is for you to study, um, continue to study, continue to look into ways to break into that industry. Even they're saying start in Houston and start with food. And it's crazy because I was thinking about this last week. Um, Start with food, go
mhm.
to different food places in Houston and start blogging. Find a nice name for the vlog, and you already know how to set up the social media and stuff like that. There's a team of two people. There are two people that will be going to these different restaurants with you. That's how it's going to start. It's going to start with you doing the food and vlogging about the food, and then people are going to start paying you to come and um, get and give reviews for their restaurants, for their um, establishments. And that is a dope place for you to start because you already have a network right now. You know what I'm saying? So it won't be like you're starting from
Mhm.
you won't be starting from absolute scratch. But I do see that for you. Look, you asked, or we're talking about being a vlogger, a travel vlogger. Look at that. You see him holding the world in his hand. And this person is on a
Mm-hmm.
boat. This person is on a boat. You always talking about a cruise. Always.
Mm-hmm.
So I do see that happening, definitely. Um, but I'm getting for you to start with the food. Start vlogging about the food, different places in Houston. When you guys travel out, um, wherever you go, even if it's like a little, if it's a truck stop, if it's something on the side of the road, a mom and pop store, you know what I'm saying? Let them know this is what you do. Um, and you would like to leave business cards or, you know, get them on camera talking about their best selling dish, you know, and whatever that best selling dish is, that's what you try. But that's where it's going to start. That's what you're going to be doing. That's why these jobs are so temporary and they're not fulfilling because that's not what you really want to do. But you're going
Right.
to be doing it. It's going to start with it's going to start with food. Take me
Love
anytime.
it. We pretty much do that already through the radio, but I don't know if you know, but we're also in a monetization program where we're trying to get monetized on Malcolm and Lisa's World.
Hmm.
And so we do that already. The only problem is the way that Facebook is set up, we can't go live where there's music. And 9 times out of 10, when we go to a restaurant to eat, there's music in
There's
the
music
background.
playing.
So we may have to find another source, maybe a YouTube or an Instagram, something like that, or a TikTok, because Facebook just doesn't allow it.
And
And
actually,
that's
that would
where most
be
of our,
a better avenue, YouTube and TikTok, because they really drive more audience. You get more of an audience on
right,
those two platforms, and they come quicker. What you can do on YouTube
yeah,
and TikTok in a week. I mean, what you can do on Facebook in a week, you can do on TikTok in a day.
right,
And it's video.
yeah.
So those are better avenues for videos. I think
And then
that'd
I
be
could
dope.
always share them to Facebook so that
Yes.
Facebook knows to follow us on those other. Yeah, that's the one thing. Our monetization program is amazing. We're growing. We're almost to 2,000 views, and it's only been 2 months. So
Oh,
that's
that's dope.
something to be proud of for
Very
sure.
much.
But
Mhm.
they have strict rules and regulations, and music is definitely one of them.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
it'll
I'll
definitely
look
be
into
better
the
over
other one.
there.
We
Because I
actually
think
right now
on
we do right now we do snack reviews from around the world. Done Paris, we've done the Caribbean, we've done India, and we just did one on Africa the other day. And it's just fun. It's a lot of
mhm,
fun because we're tasting snacks from all around the world and things
mhm,
that bring attention to. I mean, there's things we didn't even know,
right.
like British food is in a lot of different cultures.
Mhm,
And Lay's is in India, they're in the Caribbean. Malcolm had no idea that Lay's was anywhere else, and I sure didn't think they were in Europe
I
because we
didn't
have our
either.
own ship brand.
Hmm.
But it's fun. I mean, we taste, do it on live. And I try to always invite somebody in on the lives to do it with us because I'm a picky eater. So, and being a cook, I think I hold people to higher standards than most people do.
Same.
Even though I'm self-taught,
Yeah.
university, it's like, Malcolm tells me all the time, when I go eat with you, I don't know what to expect because I do hold them to very high expectations, especially when our money is involved.
Hmm.
We're going to get our money's worth.
Right.
And, I don't take it out on them like most people do, but, if I don't like something, it's going right back to the kitchen.
Right.
So
Hmm.
it's just something I really enjoy doing. And then traveling. just going to different countries. Oh my goodness. That was such, oh, that would be a total dream come true. Total
Well, keep
dream come
speaking
true.
it.
And if we get eyes in Malcolm Elisa's role, it could happen
Hmm.
because that could essentially finance that part.
Yep. Keep
So
speaking it. Keep
yeah, but
speaking it. With
this job pays good. It
mhm.
provides medical, so it's where I need to be at this time.
Yeah, and that's it.
And it also allows Malcolm to grow here
Hmm.
because he's so used to me handling everything, all the important stuff, back by the administrative side. And with me getting this job, opening up a door for him to learn what I do and be more of a stronger team player. So
Hmm.
it's where I'm supposed to be right now,
Right now.
temporarily,
Right now.
right
Well, at
now.
least you know.
Yeah.
At least you know.
Yes.
Keep what you want to do in your heart in the forefront of your mind. Keep speaking it. Um, and you're so much further ahead of the game than a lot of people who have an idea or have a desire, because you have a platform and you have a network and you
Right.
know the ins and outs of social media marketing. So it's like right there. It's like right there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely, one of those things where I speak into existence. And I feel like I have a great partner that would thrive at that and enjoy it and be able to experience things he's never been able to experience. And,
Hmm.
he's not as picky as me, but he definitely knows how to,
Got a good
um,
palate.
speak his mind when it comes to something he likes or don't like.
Hmm.
So I just got to figure out who that third person is, because right now my best friend is who's been doing some reviews with me. We did India, we did the Caribbean, I think, together, and she likes it too. So she may be that second person that you're talking about,
Hmm.
you
Yeah,
know. And she's a travel agent too, so it would kind of intertwines with what
makes
she's
sense,
doing.
and it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Well, I'm excited for you.
Yes.
I can't wait to
But I've been
watch.
sharing I've been sharing this live to all of the spiritual groups, to
Awesome.
everybody on my friends list. I also went on to my personal page and invited all 5,000 who hadn't joined yet to join. We
Mhm.
started at 402. Let me see where we're at right now, because we should grow pretty fast on this page since we're back going live every week. If you guys
Mhm.
haven't followed us yet, please do so. Like we mentioned earlier, leave a message. We'll answer your message, or wait till we can come on the live and answer there. We'll also have a call in number starting next week, where
Awesome.
you can call in and ask questions if you feel more comfortable doing that. We actually have a call number for the station, but we were live on another show in the studio. So that's where the phone is. So we started at 462. We're at 479 right now. So we
Awesome.
have 17 since an hour. We've got 17 more followers. So thank you guys. And
Yay.
we've
Thank
also went up
you.
on likes too, but the followers is what makes the difference. So
Hmm.
thank you, everybody. Share the page out, share the videos, definitely comment, ask questions. If you want a personal reading, you can reach out to Danielle. She'll give you her pricing, and tell you what other things that she offers. Or if you want to be a guest, reach out to Danielle and let her know that you're interested in being a guest. We're really looking for people that are spiritual, or at least into spirituality. Don't really want to bring non-believers on board, because we would rather not have that negativity on this. We like to keep
Hmm.
as positive as
And
possible.
it's
Um,
it's not negative to not believe. It's just, and I'm glad you said that because I wanted to touch on that. It's not negative to not be a believer, but it does create a wall, of combative energy, of questioning. So if we're here and there's some work that we're trying to do, whether it's channeling, if it's reading, if it's connecting with each other, it becomes very difficult when there's somebody present who doesn't believe. So I wanted to say that.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm glad you clarified that. Sometimes I don't say the right words, and I
No,
definitely
it's
don't want
okay.
to offend anybody. There's a lot of non-believers. Malcolm's one of them. But he's supportive in learning. He's open-minded, I guess.
Hmm.
So it's not negative. Sometimes he'll like, well, what made you say
Yeah.
that? I've really taught him a lot about energy lately. And
Hmm.
he's actually seeing the difference between bad energy and good energy himself. So he's
Yeah.
open minded, and I love that.
And some
I
people are
do.
negative though.
Nope.
Some people are negative. Some people don't believe because they don't know or they haven't experienced or witnessed it for themselves. And it's some people that's just flat out like, I don't believe in that. I don't want no parts of it. And that's fine, but why are you watching? Why are you
Yes.
watching?
So, Jasmine, you didn't miss live. We are still live. You can go back and watch a replay. She did read all the zodiacs, so
Hmm.
you can go back and listen to whatever your sign is. She did read all of them, so you'll be able to go back and watch. Once we actually log off of the live, you'll be able to go back and do a replay. And at that time, just put on that you are watching the replay, and if you have any questions, it's going to automatically come to us. You can still ask questions on that. You can still reach out to her on the in Messenger or myself in the Messenger if you have any questions or if you're interested in your own private reading.
Hmm.
Thank you,
Yep.
Kimberly, for tuning in. Is there a good season for forgiveness and healing? She asked.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Kimberly, I feel like you asked that question um, because it's important to you, of course, but um, you needed you need to hear that it's okay to let go, and it's necessary for you to let go right now because you've been praying for some stuff, right? So we think about the seasons. When the seasons change, we're going into summer, right? Spring, summer. We just came out of winter. If you go shopping and buy a lot of summer clothes, but your closet is full of winter stuff, you got to pack that winter stuff up first. You have to make room for the spring and summer stuff. So in this context, the spring and summer stuff are our prayers, the things we've been trying to manifest, the things we've been working on. So we have to get winter. We got to get winter out the closet. We have to get the baggage out the closet. We have to get um, the unforgiveness out our closet so that we can bring in the things that we've been praying for and trying to manifest. So yes, this is a good season for forgiveness and healing. I hope that answered your question.
Jasmine says she loves your energy, and
Oh,
Kimberly
thank
says the
you.
seasons are definitely changing.
They are.
Jasmine, Danielle and I go live every Monday from 7 to 8 p.m. Please tune in next Monday. I'm used to saying Tuesday because she used to be on
Yeah.
Tuesdays, but next Monday from 7 to 8. But again, you can go back and watch the live. As soon as we finish this live, you can go back and watch it from the beginning. She did read all zodiacs, so you can get that. Um, Thank you, Kimberly. She said she'll be plugging in also. And
Yay.
again, send her a message on the Let's Do Live Facebook page. And if you have any questions or you want reading, definitely reach out to her. She can talk about her pricing, or if you just have a general question and you want to ask that, definitely. We appreciate you guys tuning in. It has been a
Absolutely.
great show, as
It
always.
was,
We're so
wasn't
glad
it?
to have it back on. Yes. So
Thank
glad to have you
you.
back on air. Can't wait to get you back in the studio.
Yes.
because the feeling in here is
It's
just
different.
so much better. But we'll work on it, and if we would have known we didn't have a show tonight, we could have even possibly maybe did a on location. So we'll plan that in the near future where we actually
Ooh,
go somewhere and do an on
that'll be dope.
location live. That'd be
Hmm.
fun, something different.
That's
But
definitely.
absolutely. So what we're going to do this week is promote, and if it's okay with you, maybe we can give a free reading away for next Tuesday or next Monday. See,
Absolutely.
and that way we can get people to tune in. We'll give away a free reading next Monday from 7 to 8. They have to be on the live, of course, but we'll do some promotions this week to let everybody know to tune in, and we'll run probably Sunday. Run the wheel and pick our winner for the free reading for Monday.
I like that.
So, or if they just want to say reading in the comments, maybe you'll get a sense of who is
Yeah.
ready for that reading. We can definitely talk about that off air for sure. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Danielle.
Thank you.
Can't wait to catch up with you.
Yes, ma'am.
If life ever slows down a little bit, we'll definitely catch up.
Absolutely.
You
I
guys
had
have
a
a wonderful.
blast.
Any comments?
That's it. I enjoyed myself. It's good to be back. Um, and I'm looking forward to what the future holds. I'm excited.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. We'll be in touch next Monday from 7 to 8 p.m. You guys tune in. Take care.
Have a good week, y'all.